everyone. I've got another showing review for you. It's time for Thanos. As I'm going through my collection, I want to cycle things. Every day, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, maybe the next day, movie review, then Marvel. And in this case, we have the 2017 Marvel Select Thanos. Now, they did do a previous one based entirely on the comic book, and that one also came with Lady Death, which is the comic book version of why he tried to kill everybody to impress her. But then also we have the Titan Series FX or Titan FX series, just under 12 inch, but they call it 12 inch, and that's the figure on the left that matches straight from the movie Avengers Infinity War. And so this one, I'll go ahead and show you this one first. He's a little bit easier to show. As far as articulation goes, he does not have. Whoa! I was just about to. See how violent Thanos is, man? He really deserved getting his. Oh, well, I won't spoil it. But he definitely deserved a lot of stuff. Okay, so basically this one comes. It's really actually a great model. They did a great job. They matched the face. You can see that there. And the colors, all that, the paint on the front. And then, of course, you've got the gauntlet itself with each of the gems. And he's big. And interestingly enough, usually these are 5 POA, 5 points of articulation. But instead, this one he has full 360. If you're able to see from that angle, full 360 there. He's trying to show off the other stuff first, and I wouldn't say. Well, yeah, he does. He really does. This is something you could definitely get a kid. Now he has 360 on the right hand. The one with the Infinity Gauntlet does not move. He doesn't have any joints up through here, but he does have, as you've seen, incredible leg joints, hip joints. You can see that he can do that. He can go out all the way. He can do the splits. Literally can do the splits. So you can definitely get him into any pose, and his feet are very large. Instead of doing what a lot of companies do, I don't know, I'm thinking of Darth Vader for some reason. Obviously he had big boots, and instead they always seem to make him small. Well, underneath here, these are not, trust me, these are not coming loose. Now on the back, you have a nice, once again, paint. Here's where you might think, oh man, they really goofed up. What this is the FX part. Basically, the way they were selling the line was if you buy, in this case, it was you had to buy the Armored or the Infinity War Titan Spider-Man, which came with a chip and like this little red pack that you would put right in there, and then Thanos would speak about 5 or 6 different lines. And it would be actual lines either of dialogue from the movie, I believe. Now, he doesn't have any ankle or anything like that, so you do have to kind of just have him in a neutral pose. So we'll just go ahead and actually I like having him kind of doing one of these. Yeah, taking reality apart. Got the purple thing going on. Now, for the star of the show, really, it's the Marvel Select Diamond Select Thanos, and honestly, it is one incredible figure. I really am impressed. First off, it comes with an extra head, as you can see there. And they kind of combined elements of both the comic and the movie version, and I really like that. I like that. It's you've got more of the tone, and take a look. Let's get you a really good look right there. There you go. Sorry about the band-aid. The cut's healing, It's just taking its sweet time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you first off up close the paint job. Just look at this amazing paint job on Thanos. Okay, so there you go, right on the face. You have the armor. Right there you have, they did this little wash across here. And I love how they did that because that just, it shows that it's a little bit battle damage. Not much since he doesn't take much damage in battle. Now here he is with the complete Infinity Gauntlet, which I happen to think looks really good. And in his case, the wrists are 360. So this one does have 360 wrist. Okay, so then you do have quite a bit actually of mobility. You can take the arm out to get a stance like that, maybe a sideways punch. You can take his head, by the way, and go that far, and then you can go up. You can go down that far, and you can go up. Now, just so you know, he comes in just under the Titan one comes in just under 11 inches. This one comes in just over 8 inches. Just so you know for scale. But this is a heavy, both of them are heavyweight, heavy duty made. Okay, so then you have, just once again, just amazing, the gold. I'll just show the boots, even to the bottom of the boots. They even put some holes there, so if you wanted to get a stand for him. And, you know, if you line it up, he does have a center ball joint, so it throws it off. But if you put it in straight line, it matches perfectly. They did a great job hiding most of the bolts and most of the joints. Now let's show you as far as the joints. That's the big deal, right? All right, so let's make sure. Okay, we're in view. 360. Okay, we can get him out here. He can do that kind of look. Come at me, bro. He also has the biceps, elbows, or I should say elbow. You can bring in the elbow. You can't bring it in far, but you can bring it in. You can bring it in good enough to get one of those, to get his showing it off, which he did a lot in the comics. You also can get. Let's see how this rotates. The whole arm. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. The whole arm rotates. So you can get a rotation. Same thing here. Full rotation. You get a 360 rotation out of the shoulder joint. So it really is a double jointed shoulder. So that allows you to get pretty much any look you want. I just like having. Obviously, you want to show off the Infinity. You want to show off the Infinity Gauntlet. So he does, because he's willing to throw somebody down, his daughter down. Okay, so as far as the torso, you've got that, and a little bit of a crunch, but not much. But you can go that far and that far. That's within the safety area. Now, if you want to keep it looking centered, you also have, as far as the legs go, they have a very well hidden thigh swivel. So check this out. You can get, if you're having trouble balancing him or whatnot, and you want the thighs spread out, or if you just want to kind of have him maybe doing the Infinity Gauntlet thing, you can bring that out. I always just kind of swivel it in. You can tell by the way it matches right there, and so that's how you can tell. As far as the feet, the wrists, they have a simple rocker joint or simple ball joint. It goes up, down, up, down. I just call that's not a rocker, but it's pretty much a ball joint. It just goes up and down. It gives you a little bit of a pivot, and that's it. You're not getting any side to side. Actually, I stand corrected. It does have a rocker, so it is a ball joint, and it does have, take a look, it does have a rocker. So it can go side to side, up and down. So you have a fully articulated figure here. Now, one thing you can do, of course, as you've seen, let's take a look at this mold. this excellent look at the armor. By the way, somebody explain to me, why did he take the armor off after beating the crap out of the Hulk in the first Infinity War? I mean, why would you take your armor off? I keep it on until you've conquered everything, then take it off. Anyway, speaking of taking off, we're gonna just pop his head off. Just gotta be a little bit careful. You want to go straight up at a 90-degree angle. Boom, pop it. There's the ball joint right there. Then you're just gonna pop this on, and this one I think gives you more of a movie look. Um, let's see. There we go. There we go. So there he is, Mr. Thanos, man. And he doesn't. I I personally don't think he looks better like that, but some people might. Hey, so there you go with that head on. And then, of course, the same thing. You can get the same amount of rotation. One thing is, though, with that, I guess they kind of designed it in a really neat way to make it look like part of the costume. They colored it the same. So when instead of it just showing as a neck joint and making it look like, man, they messed up because of, the skin tone, they actually just kept it as a continuation of the outfit. So if you're going with this one, he's just basically got this little high collar of the armored outfit, the blue part of the outfit. So that, and that's a good sculpt. That's a great sculpt. Let's show that again. Hey, I need to see a dentist. Okay, let's see. Pop him off. I want to put make sure I get insert. So it's not really hard, but you kind of want to be careful, especially with something like this. Now, this was a Disney exclusive in 2017, and it sold out really fast. I know they're on the secondary market. I think you should be able to get one around 35 or 35 or 40 would be a fair price. I do know for a fact that you can get right now on Amazon and on eBay, you can get the original Diamond Select, the one that comes with Lady Death, and the comic book version. Not a mixture, but purely the comic book version of Thanos. With the Infinity Gauntlet, though, you can get that one for about $35, $36, somewhere in that range. So there you go. You have the Titan FX 11 and a half, 11 and it's just under 12 inches. So we'll call it 12-inch. Pretty good figure though, actually. And then you've got the very detailed, rare, limited edition Diamond Select, Marvel Diamond Select 2017 Thanos. And he is just a great figure to have. It kind of makes you want to get the other ones. I have a few more of these I'm going to do reviews on. I may make a new playlist for this one. Just have Marvel, and that way I have it separately because I have Deadpool stuff and Blade and lots of stuff like that. So I'll probably set that up if I have not already. And by the way, he does have essentially the same face. Take a look at the eyes even, though. Get this kind of red glare to them. It's amazing. And so you just go in there and get him set up like that. Push it back a little bit. And once again, like I said, you've got so much articulation in this figure. It's great. It's a great figure, and I highly recommend it. And one thing too, I always give it the balance test. Bang. He has yet to fall on me. He has yet to cause me any kind of fall issues or anything like that. I always put this here. There you go. Keep his other head around him. So there you go. Thanos. Like I said, to me, this is more of a half and half. Half comic, half from the movie. But I can see where you could say it's all from the Infinity Gauntlet movie. But I really think, especially when you look at it's not 100% that, and then the shape of everything. But it's great. The hands, the gauntlet, the armor, the articulation, the sheer weight. It's just amazing how heavy this is. It feels like it should be made out of die cast, but it's not. So there you go. I would give this one, if I had to, compared to all my diamond selects I have Juggernaut, Deadpool, a lot of them. I would have to say that this ranks probably above as the best or one of the best. Perhaps the other Thanos is better because you also get Lady Death with them. I would like to get that and just have both of them, but you can only have so much stuff. But this one is definitely one to go after because it's hot right now. It's been hot and it just keeps going up in value. So I recommend if you can find a good deal around $30 to $40 on it, jump on it. And on this one, by the way, um, I would not pay more than $20 for the Titan FX one. You can find them on sale pretty cheap usually if you can find them. They have sold a lot, so they're mostly on eBay and Amazon. But definitely give them a check out. And if you get that one, especially for a kid, make sure to get the Spider-Man from the Infinity War wave of the Titan FX series as well, so that he can put the battery pack switch thing in there, the chip in there that will actually let Thanos talk. Um, anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful 4th of July. Yes, we're doing this on the 4th of July, but anywhere you are, thank you for watching. Uh, Morning, afternoon, evening, night, or early AM. Thank you so very much. Have a great day or night. Bye for now.